Hey everybody, it's Eric from epautos.com, your libertarian car guy, and I'm standing here in front of something that's kind of anomalous these days. First, it's a sedan. I've had probably 13 crossovers of one type or another to test drive and review recently, and it's kind of nice to get not just a sedan, but look at this low-slung sucker. To give you a sense of perspective here, here's the roof line, here's me. Look at that, typical crossovers up here somewhere. So as that old, I think, George Jones song goes, long and lean, every young man's dream, she turned every head in town. And this thing sure does. This is a car that's all about style. It sure isn't about practicality or versatility. It's about looking good. And that resonates and clicks with me because when I was coming up and getting into cars, it was about style, it was about sexiness, it was about attractiveness, and this car has got that in spades. Unfortunately, most people today seem to value safety, God help us, and also utility and practicality, and I guess I get the utility and the practicality part of it. The safety aspect of it, though, makes my teeth hurt. Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick walk around and show you some different perspectives of the car. Absolutely stunning. There are really only two other cars, or one other car that's similar to this, and that's the Mercedes CLA, which came out first. BMW calls this a Gran Coupe, and Benz uses similar language to describe basically a sedan with, air quotes, coupe-like styling. There's the little Gran Coupe thing. Now, of course, downside, tight roofline, not a whole lot of leg room. This is a big car on the outside, but as you can see, look at the beautiful leather, but look at the, what do you think that is? Maybe 5 inches, it looks like, of leg room back there, realistically, with the front seat forward. Beautiful back here, just not a whole lot of room back here. Love the frameless door glass, again, not super practical. BMW does have, like a lot of people have who have the frameless glass, a little electric auto up thing, so it actually meshes with the insulation so that it doesn't leak. But again, this car is not about practicality. This car is about, wow, take a look, check it out and see how hot it is. Let's look inside, and I'll continue with the rant as I drive. Like a lot of high-end cars, and actually like a lot of ordinary cars, this car has a configurable instrument cluster. I don't know whether you can see it from this angle, but right now the gauge looks like a traditional analog speedometer and tachometer. It's actually entirely digital. I'm going to show you something. By pushing the button here on the console to turn off the traction control and engage the sport mode, the entire cluster will alter. Check this out. There it goes. So now you've got this type of a cluster that's red backlit with a prominent tachometer and a large digital speedometer, more befitting of a high-performance car. You've also got a complete drive-by-wire shift toggle here, which is probably appropriate because there's no longer a cable connecting the car, connecting the shifter to the transmission. It's entirely done by sensors and electrical actuation. Last week, actually, I did a review of the Lincoln MKC, and the MKC got rid of this entirely, freed up the space on the console, and just had buttons up here to engage the various modes: drive, reverse, park, and so on. That probably makes more sense. This is kind of anachronistic, given everything is now actuated electronically and drive-by-wire and all of that stuff. Anyway, I will give you some more thoughts later on, and the full review of this will be up shortly at epautos.com, the web's best libertarian, because probably the only libertarian, gearhead site on the internet. Also, I've just posted a rant about mandatory insurance in response to EP Auto's most persistent troll, a guy who self-identifies himself as Clover. And Clover, of course, is a reflexive authoritarian, an economic illiterate, and a moral imbecile, among other qualities. Anyway, that rant is up at EP Autos, and I've also put it out on the old Twitter feed, which is Libertarian Car Guide, Libertarian Car G. They wouldn't let me have the guy, so it's Libertarian Car G, as in gangster, and that's not my intention, but that's just the way it is. Anyhow, Thanks for viewing, and we'll catch you next time.